Okay, this is one of those really fun days when you have to restring guitars and something like this comes in. This is a 1980's Ibanez RoadStar Series 2, made in Japan, single humbucker, Floyd Rose. It might be a little challenging putting the strings on it, but I'm looking forward to this restring and making this video, so let's get into it real quick. Alright, so we've got the Floyd in here and it's just kind of sitting in there right now with no strings on it. I'm gonna have to take the back plates off real quick. See, this is what happens when you guys don't take the paper, protective paper, or even the protective plastic. It does this kind of thing. But yeah, look at this thing, man. Made in Japan. This is a really cool guitar. Of course, the first thing you do when something like this comes in is you act like you don't want to buy it from the guy. You got to play it cool. But man, I'd love to buy this thing from that guy. But I guess our first start is to take these back plates off so we can look at that Floyd in there. This guitar is so clean, and it does have one small dent in it. And my customer, he told me a quick story. He said that he let his friend borrow it, and his friend was playing it and stuff, and his friend, the girlfriend, got mad at him for playing the guitar, and she threw the remote at him and it hit the guitar right there. So that is the one girlfriend damage that happened right there. Hit the remote control, got thrown at it.
Women.
That's sometimes why you don't let your buddies borrow your guitar. Because shit happens once in a while. Okay. So I have a little suction cup that lifts that right off. And so we're looking at a nice ground wire, and everything looks good there. So what I'm going to do is get the whammy bar out of the case, and I'm going to install the whammy bar, and it's a really nice one. It just pushes down in there real easy. There we go. Okay, so now I've got this little eraser, and I'm going to set this just to try to hold this in position right there. Alright, so next step here is I'm going to clean these frets. And let me show you exactly what I do to clean these frets. We want these things to be nice and shiny and bright. So let me show you how I do that. Okay, I take my fret guard and I take a little 1000 grit sandpaper, and you can see I've used this for a while now. And so it's really not too much as far as abrasive about it. And I just give these frets a little once over, and not trying to file the frets down. I'm just kind of rubbing the top layer of dirt and maybe a little bit of rust and some corrosion and, you know, somebody's DNA that played the guitar. And now if you can see there, do you see how nice that one looks compared to what I haven't hit yet? So it makes a big difference. And I'm not buying a bunch of product. I'm not trying to buy the super erasers. Micro mesh cloth works about the same. But I've had good luck with this, and I haven't had any major complaints or anything like that. Nothing bad has ever happened. So this is my procedure. And guys, if you want to leave it in the comments that I'm totally screwing this guitar up, you are more than welcome to. If you think that, hey, you know, that's not a bad idea, leave some comments for me. Okay, so I've hit this fret already. Now we're going to work on this one. You see how it's kind of stained and not looking real good? Okay, let me show you what happens here when I just hit this with my sandpaper. 1000 grit wet sandpaper. See See that? Look at that. Nice, right? Quick and easy. Don't think it does any damage. I think it's pretty good for it overall. Kind of a lot of lemon oil there. Let me get a paper towel and just kind of let this stuff work. Let it soak in a little bit. There we go. And you know, there's been guys that say don't rub it this direction, like with the grain. If you were putting this stuff on your coffee table, you'd rub with the grain. But they tell you on the guitar to rub it this direction so that you're not just packing dirt up against the side of each fret, right? So you hear different things from different guys, and I'm just telling you guys my version of what I do. Could be right, could be wrong. Some guys maybe think that I don't know what I'm doing, and the other guys are taking my advice. So you just never know, right? Okay, yeah, see, it's kind of getting some of the dirt off, and if we continue to just keep shining this up, it makes a pretty big difference here in just a few minutes of work. And when the customer picks this guitar up and strums it a little bit and starts doing some string bends and starts, you know, actually playing the guitar, you know, I want him to be amazed at how good it plays and how good it feels. So it's time for some strings. Today's string choice. Okay guys, we're going to throw a set of Ernie Ball 9 through 42 super slinkies on this guitar. Ernie Ball's best-selling string right there. Okay, let's see now. So sometimes when you get in here and start moving these things around, you know, sometimes the blocks will kind of screw up on you. So hopefully this will go smoothly. Let me put this in a nice position right there. Okay. Stick this in down in there. There we go, right directly in the center of the saddle. Tighten the block up, and that feels good right there. You know, this to me though, all the saddles are straight across, so I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to adjust these saddles. Let me find the right wrench to go in here. Okay. Let me see if I can move these two back a little bit. Let me say about right there. This thing looks like it is probably not going to intonate properly or very close right there. So we're going to move that one back. And I'm going to move this one back almost as far as that last one. About right there. So I'm just guessing, estimating right now where I think this guitar is going to intonate, because I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be all straight across like that. I'm going to put that one right there, and then I can make adjustments to this after it's all strung up. Now the G string is the one that you always end up putting back pretty far. So let me see if I can get that guy to go back. There we go. See about right there. This guitar is in great condition. Well, so far, my Allen wrench is able to turn all these very easily. Okay, we've made some adjustments. Here's our A string, 32 gauge. This guitar was really well taken care of. I mean, everything so far, I don't want to jinx myself, but so far this thing is just excellent condition for its age. Okay, it's close to being tuned up nicely, so I think at this point what we can do is go ahead and pull this eraser out of here. There we go, and that seems like and looks like it's in a pretty good position right there. It's sort of nice and flat, and this is a nice guitar. Stretch these strings out a little bit. Yep, this is a nice guitar right here. Now it's going to take a couple of times to go, you know, you go back and forth, you tune it. You look at the string height, you tighten the springs in the back, or you loosen the springs in the back. But I think as long as this is meant to be sort of flat across the bottom, like right around in this position right there, I think we're in good shape. Okay, I strummed it for a second, and I'm going to lower the bridge just a little bit right here. Quarter of a turn, maybe a half a turn, just to get this string action down a little bit. Make it super shreddy. Oh, that looks good right there. Now let me play it a little bit more. This thing. I'm the bass player in the band that I'm in, but for some reason, and I can definitely not shred, but this guitar, for some reason, I feel fast on this guitar. RoadStar, Ibanez RoadStar Series 2. It's got the Ibanez blackout pickup in there with a licensed Floyd. Made in Japan, super cool color. This is my kind of guitar, guys. I love this Yeah, super fun. I had a great day today because I got to put strings on this bad boy right here. Super cool guitar. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have as good a day as I just had. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Hope to see you again someday, sir.